Alright YouTube, how's it going? We'll come back into another flashlight review. We're looking at the Thrunite Archer 2A V3 flashlight in cool white. This is the 2 AA version of the Archer. I have the single Archer as well that I reviewed on this channel. Here's a little comparison for you. We'll come back to that in a minute. So this is the newest version of this light. It uses 2 AA batteries. Your LED here is a Cree XPL V6 LED. Give me an idea what the reflector looks like on that. You have a few different modes on this one. You have your firefly mode. Oh, it goes right on. I forget. I did that because I was just using it. So there's your firefly. Same interface as the other Archer. It's got a tail switch to turn on the light, and then you change the modes here. Your low is 17 lumens, medium is 75, and your high is a whopping 500. And then you also have a strobe mode, so by long pressing the slide you can get into that mode. And it's going to have a memory, it's going to remember the last mode you went on, so if you want it to start moonlight, you just turn on that and turn it off. So very, very similar. I mean, the exact same set of interfaces. A few of the other Thrunites, like the TC12 18650 light. It's a size comparison for you there. It's a little bit longer light than that even. And the single cell Archer 1A V3. So my thoughts on this one, it's a little longer than I would like. I don't consider this like an EDC light just because it's so long. Maybe as a good outdoors light, but there's some lights that are this size that put out very similar light output. So typical warranty on this one, 2 years free replacement, 30-day refund on this. Impact resistance to 1 meter, IPX8 waterproof, so very standard stuff for Thrunite. They make great flashlights, guys. They are a good value brand that brings a lot for your money. Now the clip actually, I put it up here. It actually goes down here if you want it to. Then you'd have like that honking bit of flashlight hanging out of your pants. So I decided to move it up to this area here to give you a little bit deeper carry. And it works. It does slide if you down a little bit, but I found that it stays in place pretty well. So that's kind of the way I've been using it. So for me personally, I would go with the single cell Archer. Just as if you're looking at both of these lights, the single cell is going to be a little bit less expensive. It has the ability to run off a AA battery or a 14500 battery, which is pretty great because it gives you quite a bit more light. So you have a little bit more versatility with the single cell. So let's do some comparison shots. I'm going to leave the 14500 in there just to kind of show you the difference of getting one cell versus two, and the brightness difference and such. So stay tuned. This is the 2A Archer, and we're going to turn on the single A Archer with the 14500, and you can see it's the 2A, it's the 14500. I would say the 2A is a tad bit brighter, but not by a lot. You're getting a lot bigger flashlight, and this is with the 14500. Now if you used just a regular AA nickel metal or alkaline or whatever, then yeah, the 2 AA is going to be quite a bit brighter. But with the 14500, it's pretty close. So the Archer 1A V3 on a 14500 battery is probably putting out over 400 lumens. So very similar. So again, for me, I would just stick with the single A. Alright, so we're back. Just final thoughts. Again, I've always liked the Archer series and the way that Thrunite does their lights with the tail switch and the front button. I love that setup on their lights. I think that's a really great setup. Again, I think, like I said, just comparing the Archer 1A and the Archer 2A, I would just go with the 1A just for the size difference and the ability to take a 14500 battery. This one you cannot use the 14500s in, so I wouldn't recommend trying it. You probably can get it to work, but it may end up frying your emitter if you leave it on too long, or you may end up ruining the flashlight, and then I'll probably void your warranty, I'm assuming. So I was just running some rechargeable nickel metals in there at the moment, but overall, another good light from Thrunite. Just a little long for me as an EDC light, especially when there's so many good single cell AA size lights out there, like the Archer, the Maker here, the other Thrunite T10 that I like quite a bit, and the Claris MI7. You can get quite a light, and we might as well bring this one out too. The Nitecore M10A, beast of a one single A-size battery of 920 lumens. I'll probably put this, and I'm sure this review will come out before the Thurnite, but that's an impressive light. And so are this Claris, and so is this, and I forget my Phoenix RC5 also. It's actually in a different room, but overall, like, there's a lot of good options in the single A-sized, one cell battery instead of two, and I think, that's my preference, excuse me. But again, if you like this light and you want a 2 AA and you don't want to mess with a 14500 battery, and you just want to have 2 AA's, and you like the size, maybe it's a little bit longer, you like that, great light. Awesome, good reliability, nice white, cool white. It's on high again, but really nice beam, really cool white. I like that quite a bit. There's like no yellow tint to that at all, hardly, and sometimes you get that a little bit of some light. So that's going to be all for this video on the Archer 2AV3. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we will see you on the next video.